Alright, so my first impressions of Germany. I broke it up into 7 different things that I thought were like the most surprising or like cool. I don't know. So first I have food. The food is just, I knew, like I heard that there wasn't a lot of spice, but now I'm here and I'm actually like, wow, there's not a lot of spice. So there's that. And also the bread is really good. I heard that the bread is really good, but now I know that it's really good. So it's like, yeah, like I heard stuff, but I didn't fully get it until I actually tried it, if that makes sense. But it is nice, like you can still find hot sauce. Like people were over dramatic saying that you won't find spice anywhere. Like, no, you can find spicy stuff, trust me. So that was fine. And next I have host family. So for me it was a bit different because I started off at my host family as just being my host mom and the cat. She has a 24-year-old daughter, but she wasn't there at first. She was only going to be there for the last part. So it was really nice. But then she got COVID, unfortunately, so I had to switch host families. So for me that was like a bit of like an unexpected thing, because you know they told us that it's not really common, like, so I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, it was fine. They're super nice. It's just like the host family is like really different. So at first I just had my host mom, and now it's like a family. So there's like kids, dad, and mom. And there's 2 birds too. So it's really fun. But yeah, so that was more for me in particular, not the program in general. And then we have beer. Okay, this one, like obviously the drinking age is younger, but it's like I can go and buy beer, which is really weird because in the US I could never do that. Like they would check your ID everywhere. It's a huge thing. But here you see people out like drinking on the street, like just hanging out, not on the street, but like walking down the road drinking a beer. And it's like, I didn't realize how like no one does that in the US until I came here. And I was like, wow, it's a lot more like free here. Like you can kind of, not free. I know, don't come at me. I know freedom is a big thing in the US, but like more like chill with beer. I don't know, it's not such a taboo thing, if that makes sense. But it's pretty cool. Like people just want to have a good time, not always get drunk, just like have a beer together and chill. So it's nice. Okay, and the election, this is also pretty more specific to my year in general because the election is like on Sunday. I'm filming this on Wednesday, it's on Sunday, so it's in a couple of days. And Angela Merkel has been the chancellor for 16 years and she's retiring and there'll be a new chancellor. So it's really interesting to be here for that because you see like posters all over the city, like ads, I guess. And it's interesting because in the US, at least in my town, I really don't know about other towns, but it was more digital than like there was posters everywhere. So I don't know, maybe in bigger cities there were posters and billboards and stuff, but it's kind of cool to be here for that. And also that they have like more parties. The US, we have third parties, but they don't have a chance. Like we basically just have 2 parties. Yeah, so it's interesting. I can make like a whole video about the like election, but I'm just gonna stop it there. Okay, and then shopping. I did not expect that things would be like cheaper here. Not everywhere, but like there's this one store that I went to, it's called New Yorker, and it was so cheap. I got a shirt, a tank top for like €2. €2. It's like $240. like $2.40. That's crazy. Like a tank top. I don't know. So they have really cheap clothes, but obviously it depends where you go. That can be expensive, but I did not expect to find really cheap stuff because I thought in the city things were always so expensive, but I was able to find a store. So that was pretty cool. It was like, that was a good impression, of course. Okay, and then we have public transportation next. Okay, I could also talk for a long time about this. I'm just gonna say that the public transportation is so nice. Like, as much as I love driving, like at night, putting down the windows, listening to music, like that whole vibe, it's so nice to have public transportation, especially at night. I know there can be weird people, but it's actually really safe most of the time, I'd say. I've never had any problems. So it's really nice because if it's night and you're really tired, you're not driving, like you might fall asleep on the train or bus and miss your stop, but as long as you keep yourself awake, or I don't know, listen to loud music, something, it's still safer than falling asleep while driving, which is really nice. I feel a lot safer than when I'm driving because car crashes are pretty common in the US. I've been in some. But yeah. Anyways. Okay, next one, this is the last point I have, is language school. So it's obviously different this year because of COVID. We have to wear masks and stuff, which, well, it's not a big deal. But I think there's actually a new teacher. Not my teacher, but anyways, I'll talk about mine. So there's like the beginner class and the intermediate class. And then in the intermediate class, there's 3 people that are like advanced, and that's me and Megan and Bill. And so, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm not improving as much as I could, if that makes sense, because they learn stuff that I've already learned, and when they do the lessons and learn new stuff, I go out with Megan and Bill and we do our own thing. But it's kind of like practice, not really lessons, so I feel like I want to be learning more. But it's like, there's only 2 teachers, what can they do? So it's more like, my German's too good. No, I'm just kidding. It's kind of nice because we get that time to just kind of work with each other and help each other out. But I probably am also overthinking it because like everyone says that they feel like their German isn't improving much. And then I went on Sunday, so a couple of days ago, I'm not going to do the math, but I went and had dinner with my old host mom, and she said that my German sounded better. So yeah, I think it's fine. And also, the 3 of us advanced, we have like an extra activity to do. So mine is I go to gymnasium every Thursday and help with an English class. So that's also been really fun. I'm giving a presentation for them tomorrow actually about American high school. So I'm excited. But overall, I'd say it's been a great time. I'm so happy that I did this program and applied. It's crazy to think that I actually got in. But I would not have changed it, even though there's been ups and downs, of course, for everybody. I'm so happy I did it. It's been amazing, and I'm so excited to go to Saxony for the rest of my time and make more memories there. So weit, so gut.